he didn't really have a 100% understanding of what it was even when he was doing it. But he had success early, and then it's a copycat league, right? His Towns knocks that shot down.
It's a long two as Towns' foot was
Philly, but is he the perfect player for the Houston system?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know what it was that the Rockets didn't see in him that made them think that they wanted to part ways with him. Covington was looking for another one.
I asked him about it, and he just said he was just the circumstances. It was the contract situations at the time. It was just I guess it was a perfect storm for him, but ended up working out because he goes to Philly, and you know what? It really worked out well because that was a perfect for him because they were in a rebuilding situation too.
Absolutely.
Nice take by Karl-Anthony Towns.
By the way, you know another thing run. Houston 4th in the league in pace. The Timberwolves also in the top 4 in pace.
Little 8-0 scoring run, and Towns sends that one back the other effort. So,
and obviously they never got it going last night, losing 137-116 to Washington. Towns in attack and able to get another bucket, and the Timberwolves on a roll off the Pacers 111-102.
It took some shots just like that down the stretch from James Harden to get them over the top. As Towns get that one to nestle in.
Indiana with it. Oh, man. Teague gets his pocket picked. McLemore pulls up to the three-point line.
I think Ben McLemore has really embraced this Houston Rockets system, hasn't he? I mean, you mentioned all the three-point shots. What 90% of his shots have been from outside the arc.
Teague looking for a three, can't get it to fall. Well, if you're not
more weapon that you could use, David Jim, Karl-Anthony Towns is that. He is a weapon for the Wolves.
Certainly is. And as I mentioned on the pregame show, D'Antoni also said in a way it's a silver lining that Clint Capella can't do that because they wouldn't be able to afford to pay him. But
yeah, they're paying a lot of money to Harden and Westbrook, that's for sure. It's not like Capella's making nothing. You know, these guys are doing just fine for themselves. But you're right, though, to have a player like Karl-Anthony Towns on this team.
Harden out of the corner, leaves it short. Teague, oh wow. Able to find Layman back there. And Harden giving James Williams an earful. It was James who very authoritatively blew the whistle. Teague, no. And we'll get a loose ball foul here. It's going to go against Karl-Anthony Towns. I was very confused for a moment there, Jim, because Ray Acosta put up a 7 on the foul, and I'm like, there's no 7. It was Noah Vonleh. They gave a number 1. I don't know how that confused.
Value with his statistics, but I'll tell you what, he's one of those guys that makes you into a championship level team.
But you didn't even mention his best ability, as Karl-Anthony Towns drills the 3.
Virtually anyone. I mean, he can guard big 4s. He can put up against 5s as well, but he's a little bit too small. But his ability to switch.
Well, and he's like a linebacker. Knocked down to 2. Harden to step back 3.
You got to rebound the basketball.
And the Wolves do poke it away.
Those long rebounds.
Towns the 3 from straight away, a little bit too strong. Timberwolves, after this game, will spend the off day tomorrow flying to Salt Lake City, where they'll face the Jazz on Monday. Towns able to spin and finish against Harden.
Good for Jarrett Culver. All of a sudden, he's 5 of 9. He's got 13 points in the game, right behind Towns, who's got 14.
2 of 3 from outside. Towns able to corral the rebound, and then got fouled by Tyson Chandler.
So well, it's been so nice to see him play in this particular game. This is a game that I really feel like he would have flourished in.
Layman, and Towns follows the miss for the stop.
Leverage hasn't James Harden seen. And you know, when you talk to the Houston people about him, they say every night the things that he does is historical.
Trying for the follow, can't get it. The Timberwolves get the rebound. The Wolves are winning on the glass, which is a big indicator of their success. They're unbeaten this year when they win the glass battles. Towns. 8 points in the game now for Rivers.
Oh.
Towns called for the offensive foul.
Could have been George Gervin with the finger roll.
Julius Lehman. Timberwolves looking to build a little bit of a lead. Trailed by 2 at the half. Teague for Travion Graham, needs to see one fall, and he gets a roll. Towns inside. McLemore drives inside, can't finish. Wolves again with the basketball.
Jeff Teague is just not taking care of the basketball. Jeff Teague has 5 turnovers in the game.
Towns.
Does have 10 assists though.
Scored at least 36. Came into the night averaging 38.7. Out of the corner, Harden 3, no.
Keelan Martin needs to knock down a 3-point shot.
Towns attacks Hartenstein and then gets fouled by Tucker.
Thing of beauty, like you just can't believe that a human being can move that quickly, being that big. He would dance on people like you could not imagine as Karl-Anthony Towns gets a goal first, and then Karl took it off the glass.
So 38 for Harden. Towns, no. For Houston, it's just a quick 1-game road trip. They go back to Houston after this game. They'll take on Portland next. Hartenstein, the reach-in foul. The fact that they've had exactly 12 assists in each of the last 2 games. Towns. Now if they can get a stop. Rockets get the ball first to start the 4th quarter, by the way.
Good action by Minnesota.
Rivers, no. Timberwolves do indeed get a stop. Rivers will launch the 3. A little bit too strong. Second chance try. Harden, a deep 3. Can't connect on that.
Rocco's been a plus 11 in the game. He's been a plus player. He's going to come in right now.
They'll shoot plenty more 3s, but they've not been hitting them at least enough tonight.
You don't have enough 3-point shooters on the floor right now. Jarrett Culver can make them.
Harden gets into the paint. Wolves get a stop. Three balls away for Graham.
Planet.
Absolutely right.
I mean, Klay Thompson might be up there with them. There might be, like, you could probably put guys, you know, up there in a category, but
7 of them. Culver. Towns secures the rebound. 15th board tonight for Towns. He's unable to hit the 3 ball.